Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us for this edition of Reporter's Notebook. For those of you who've maybe never watched Reporter's Notebook before, it's a fun segment we get to do here at WNCT, where sort of towards the end of our work days, we get to bring in some coworkers in here to the digital studio and chit-chat about what the stories are that they covered for today, dive a little deeper into those stories, and talk about what it's like to be a news reporter, what it's like to be behind the scenes here at WNCT. So today I am joined in the studio by Miss Caroline Bowyer. How are you doing today?
I am doing well, Emily. I hope you are.
I am. You know, it's Wednesday, which means it's technically my Thursday, so I'm having a good time.
Hump day. Woo!
There you go. In this beautiful fall weather, I really can't complain
at
all. Oh my gosh, me neither. It's amazing. I love it. Well, let's go ahead and get right into your story for today. You were talking about a government funding plan. So talk to us about what that entails and what it means for Eastern North Carolina.
Yeah, so the city of Greenville is set to receive $24.7 million from the American Rescue Plan. And those funds are going to, communities across the country to try to help rebuild after the pandemic. And so I kind of have a breakdown of what city leaders, they have kind of some proposed projects that they're looking into. Nothing is set in stone yet, so I don't want anyone to, think that this is exactly what the money is going to be used for. But right now, the city has broken up a list of some of the projects that they think might be helpful to improve Eastern North Carolina and Greenville. So right now, they're looking at using $1 million to give small businesses impacted by COVID grants. And then they're also looking at doing some city improvement projects like improving the streets, expanding Thomas Foreman Park. They're looking at creating a trail that would connect Town Common and Wildwood Park, and also doing some improvements to Town Common. So there's some entertainment and recreation projects in there as well. So yeah, just ways to improve the city. But something important to note is that Greenville leaders do want to get community input on these decisions. They want to hear from the people about what they think this money could best be used for. So tomorrow, September 30th, on Zoom from 5 to 7, they're going to be holding a public input session where people can get on the Zoom and kind of just have a conversation about what they think these funds should be used for. And we do have a link to that Zoom on our website, WNCT.com. And again, that meeting will be tomorrow, September 30th from 5 to 7 p.m.
Definitely. And in looking at some of the, information and background information on this, a lot of the money looks like it could go towards, employees here in the state that have been working throughout the pandemic, kind of a little like compensation pay.
Yeah, actually, and I left that part out. They're looking, and in the plan that they have right now, or the draft, I guess I'll call it, they have $300,000 set aside to go to city employees for premium pay for pandemic work. So giving them some compensation as well.
Definitely. Well, thanks so much, Caroline, for jumping on here and talking about this real quick with us. I think this is super important and something that people can really get involved in. It impacts us directly right here in Eastern North Carolina. So like Caroline said, this meeting is going on tomorrow. That link is on our website. So if you're interested and you want to put in your input into where you think this money should be allocated towards to help deal with, the drawback of the pandemic, then please feel free to do so. Again, you can find that on our website. So thank you so much, Caroline, for taking the time to join us on Reporter's Notebook out of your super busy day. And thank you guys for joining us for another edition of Reporter's Notebook, and we'll see you next time.